Coach, if you'd begin with an opening statement.
Well, certainly a tremendous outing by Brandon Waddell. I think that was really the story of the game, and while we're sitting up here right now was his performance. I just felt like from pitch one to when he came out of the game there in the 8th inning, he was in really good command of the game, the best he's been all year. Certainly he saved his best outing of the year for a really, really important time, and we were fortunate to scratch across a run. Puck was tremendous. What a talented young man, and I'm just proud of our guys. We battled enough to find a way, and Waddell was just tremendous, and Josh came in there in a difficult situation, first and third, and was able to pitch out of it, and just really proud of our guys, and looking forward to getting another chance to play on Friday night.
We'll open the floor to questions. Please identify yourself and the agency you represent.
Jeff White, VirginiaSports.com. Brian, would you have thought going in that one run would be enough?
No way. No. I don't know, Jeff. I honestly, I don't ever think about it. I think when you try to start to predict things like that, going into the game, Coach Kuhn and I talked on a couple of occasions today. We talked in my hotel room, and we had the right guy on the mound tonight, and we knew that. He had a good as outing as you can have last year in the championship series against Vanderbilt. Brandon Waddell has risen to the occasion many, many times for this team, and over the last 3 years, and we were very, very confident that he was going to give us a quality start. You don't know. You don't try to get into predicting how it's going to work out, but I don't know anybody would have predicted that this game would be a 1-0 ball game.
In the back.
Yeah, Andrew Packers, Charlottesville Daily Progress. Josh, you go in there in the 8th, facing their 1, 2, 3 hitters. That first one, was that just reaction, luck? Can you kind of take us through that, and then the next 2 batters and getting out of that jam?
Well, in the winter, Dice gave me some great practice by hitting me in the head. So I had great practice with that, but it was basically all reaction. And then from there, I got lucky at throwing it to second. Well, after that, I just after I got that first out and that guy didn't score, I tried to just get the double play. And from there, it just kind of played out.
Aaron
Fitt, D1 Baseball. Brandon, heading into this game, I think Florida had scored a ton of runs in the postseason. What was your expectation about, what you'd see from their lineup, and how did you kind of plan to attack them today?
We knew going into it they were a really good hitting team. Like you kind of said, they showed it all season, all through the postseason. They've just been scoring a tremendous amount of runs. So you knew going in that you were going to have to compete. There wasn't going to be any easy at-bats, or they were going to make you make quality pitches, and they were going to take advantage of your mistakes. So going in, you just got to limit those mistakes, continue to try and make those quality pitches, get hitters off balance, and that was kind of our game plan going into it.
on the right.
Jeff White, VirginiaSports.com. Josh, after the comebacker, there was the meeting on the mound. Everyone came out. From the TV things, it seemed like you guys were just yucking it up. Lots of smiles out there. What was being said during that?
Coach was just making sure that I was all right, and I was just smiling because I was happy I didn't get hit in the head.
We'll take 3 more questions starting here.
Yeah, Andrew Packers, Charlottesville Daily Progress. Brandon, that first inning, the first batter, Bader took it real deep out the left field. You kind of had to battle through some things there, I think through like 21 pitches. You knew this lineup was tough going through it that first time. What was that like, and did you have to make any adjustments from there on out? Because obviously you cruised pretty much from then on.
In the first inning, I think I was just trying to do too much with it. I was trying to put a little bit too much behind things, make pitches move more than they normally do. So I think, my command kind of fluttered a little bit there. After I got out of the first inning, I was able to kind of take a step back, kind of breathe, kind of get my head right again and go back to, what our plan was and try and get some early outs. I was fortunate enough to do that, kind of calm down and kind of settle in through the game.
Jim Schoenert, Baseball America. Matt, for you, just what did you see from, what was your perspective on what Brandon had working back there today?
I mean, he had command of all 4 pitches today. You know, he did a great job keeping the ball down and keeping them off balance. You know, in different counts, he was able to throw his off-speed pitches. And, you know, he did a great job. And, yeah, that's about it.
We'll take the final 2 questions, both of them.
Brandon, this quickly afterward might be tough to compare, but how do you compare the complete game against Vandy with doing this? And what is it about, you know, this stage in Omaha that brings out your best?
I don't even think I could start to compare them. I don't think it'd be right to try and compare them. You know, I'm just happy that I was able to go out there and, you know, go 7 innings and not give up a run, kind of keep our team in the ball game. And that's kind of my goal going into it. And, you know, I've had some good starts down the you know, kind of run into the season. So I've just been trying to keep it going, not trying to do too much, and trying to keep these guys in a chance to, you know, striking range. And when we have the lead, trying to keep it and trying to make it simple.
And our final question.
Brian, you were in this situation last year in the 2-0 game. Now you have 3 days off before playing again. What does the extra time, you know, allow you to do?
Well, starting tomorrow, our guys are going to lift weights. That's about all that we'll do tomorrow. I don't know, maybe find something to do in town the next couple of days, and, you know, certainly do some scouting work and things like that. But, you know, give these guys a chance for a couple of days to enjoy Omaha a little bit. You know, the advantage of being in the bracket that we're in compared to last year, you do have an extra day, which I think it makes a difference. And so, you know, we'll take a day off tomorrow and get back to work on Wednesday and Thursday and practice and get ready for whoever our opponent is on Friday.